Welcome, everyone, to the Holstein House podcast. I'm the West Virginia woman, Robin, of RobinHolstein.com and Holstein House, where my guests get a great night's sleep at a fair rate plus breakfast. This is a podcast that looks at society and culture issues affecting families in West Virginia and the United States, from food preparation and storage, gardening, home repairs, current events, and more. We'll go around the table and back in 60 minutes or less. So let's hang out and talk a while. Good morning, all y'all. How are you this morning? I'm starting off a couple minutes early because, well, all the things have already made all the noise, hopefully, that they're going to make. The phone stopped ringing, the clock stopped cuckooing, and I thought, well, let me do this while I have a chance. I am Robin Holstein, and this is the Holstein House broadcast. It's Tuesday, November the 21st, 2023, and this is episode, can you believe it, 117 of the Holstein House broadcast. Answering your questions on hosting a B&B from your home, your food pantry, your food preparation and storage questions, and more. Today's broadcast is just kind of a open phones, if you want to call it that. There's no telephone, but it's an open broadcast this morning. No real topic. It's a holiday week. Thanksgiving's the day after tomorrow, and there's just a lot of stuff going on getting ready for that. So I thought, well, everybody else is talking Thanksgiving and turkey and cooking and all that stuff, and I thought, let's just skip that today. Just for the record, as of now, we're still on target to have a live show on Friday morning at 10 o'clock like we usually do. But it's not really, I don't have any plans to change it, but you just never know what may happen on Friday, the day after the holiday. So Thanksgiving's not a gigantic, it's not like Christmas, but it is still a big family holiday. It's an adults holiday. It's the food holiday. It's the getting together and just having a good time. It's not about presents or anything. It's about being together and being thankful for everything that you have. And I am a believer in Jesus Christ. I'm a believer in one God, and I'm thankful every day for what He has given to me over the years, and what I hope He will continue to give to me in the future. So just knock that out. Those of you guys listening on the podcast, I do see your numbers. I've said this a few weeks in a row now. I do see the numbers, and I do appreciate you listening. I wish you would send me a message. I wish you would say hello. If you are on a podcast app that I don't personally have on my phone, because my poor old phone, this is the case. It goes to a wallet. So it's got a magnet here and it goes to a wallet. Well, this thing is is falling apart, and so I took some duct tape and stripped it together. But anyway, it's an iPhone SE, and it's just about full. I'm doing everything I can to empty it out. So I don't have all of the podcast apps in my phone, but if you're on one that I haven't responded to, and that's probably because I don't have the app. So if you would go to RobinHolstein.com, go to the contacts page, and send me a message, and I'll load that app and I'll say hello. Or you can go to the Telegram group, t.me/Holstein House Chat, and look us up there, and we'll let you in if you're legitimate. We have some bots that try to get in every now and again, and some scammers. So I had to put a little bit of a gateway on that. So we'll let you in, and we'll have good conversations over there. I'm in that chat all the time, at least several times a day. So that's a good place to find me if you want, not real time necessarily. Well, it's kind of real time, but if you want direct contact, that's the best way to do that. But I do appreciate you, and I hope you will hang around, and I hope you'll comment, and we can get a little rapport built up. So where we start, we usually start with around the house, around the Holstein house, and that's just some stuff we talk about relating to the B&B and the quick camp that we're working on. The B&B, the calendar is closed right now because of a variety of reasons, not specifically because of the holiday, but there's been a lot of appointments in and around the holiday, things that have caused me to not be here at the time when the check-in window is or when the checkout window is. I have to leave before. So it's just better for everybody. It's less stress on everybody just to have those dates closed. But if you are looking for a place to stay on your way through to or through West Virginia, if you're traveling the West Virginia Turnpike, which is combined interstates 64 and 77, then look us up. We do have a presence on Airbnb, and that's fine. We enjoy that. It's where we got our start. But we also do direct booking, and direct booking is more reasonably priced for everybody involved. And our direct book guest gets a few perks that our Airbnb guests don't get because we can, save that fee that we have to pay to Airbnb. So just checking over here on the Rumble page. Don't see anybody over there yet. The quick camp is closed for the winter, so that won't be a thing. And hopefully, when we open it back up in the spring, we will have a little better arrangement, and the things will be set up a little better than what we had before. Still only going to be for a couple of tents, 2 or 3 tents. It's just an overnight stay. It's not intended for long stays. It's not a big acreage property. It's just a stopover, and we're hopefully have that worked out a little better. Haven't heard anything new from AirBTC. I'm going to reach out to him and maybe see if I can get an interview with him between now and the new year so that we can share that with you and let you know more about that. I do have an idea of what I want to talk to him about, not just the AirBTC, but some other things there. So I'll be reaching out to him more soon. Let's see. I'm going to end up running through all this stuff so quick that I don't that I'm done in 10 minutes, and then we won't have anything to talk about. But let's see. I don't have my windows done the way I have the last few days, so I am not seeing everything. Give me just a second here. Let me fix this so I can do it all, because I'm like that way. I want to be able to see if there's new comments, but yet not cover up my cheat sheet. Tomorrow is the MRI. Tomorrow's the MRI on my lungs, about 10, I think it's 10:30 in the morning, and then it'll be 2 weeks before I talk to the doctor. So we'll have that knocked out, and hopefully we'll find out what's going on. You can tell the inhaler still, I haven't adjusted to it. Still very hoarse from it. So it has to be, that's the only thing that's changed. So that has to be it. And if you're new, if you haven't heard, or if you missed an episode and you haven't heard me talk about this, my pulmonologist, I went to the pulmonologist about a cough that I've had. It wasn't like the whooping cough or anything that wouldn't stop, but it was a pretty consistent cough, and it get worse with the exertion, like, just normal stuff, walking around and stuff, and I'm getting very winded. And I told him, I said, I want to rule out that it's just being fat that's causing me to do that. And he listened to me, and he got one of those weird looks on his face, and he gave me the inhaler he gave me samples of the inhalers. He didn't give me the prescription yet. And he said, I want to schedule you for an MRI of your lungs. I want to rule out fibrosis. And so what it is he's looking to rule out is smoking-related interstitial fibrosis. And I had to look that up, and holy crap, that's a nightmare. It gets really, there's no easy way to explain it, because it's like at the cellular level, these fibroids are either growing or there. It's like scar tissue or something. I don't know. But it's, do I think that's it? No, I don't know. But I did smoke for 20 years. I smoked menthols for 20 years. And it's a thing. And it might be a big thing. It may be a little thing. It may be just an annoyance. We'll see. We'll see. We'll get the MRI done tomorrow. And then in a couple of weeks, we'll talk to the doc and see what's going on. Might be something totally manageable with inhalers or pills. I'd rather be pills, because I don't like this. I can't sing. Can't sing at church, so. That's a bummer. Alrighty. I got the bike. I told you about that bike trainer thingy I got. Well, I got the space cleared out for that. I think, at least to start. I spent quite a bit of time here in the bunker yesterday, clearing out and straightening up my pantry area. And I had just tossed a bunch of stuff. Let me see if I can share this screen and share the screen. Which screen do you want me to share? You want me to share this one or this one? Oh, wait a minute. Let me fix this. Let me expand. I don't want to see this. I want to see this. All right. Oops. There we go. Share that. Now, hopefully you'll be able to see this. This is the before. This is one wall of one area of my pantry. This in the back, if I don't, let's see. I don't know if you can see my little mouse pointer. If you can, then I want to point out. Oh, yeah, you can. It's not real clear, but right in here, for those of you listening on the podcast, I'm pointing to an area in the back of my shelves. These are resin shelves. They are heavy-duty plastic resin kind of shelves, made like for garages and stuff. So they're made to hold heavy weights. I got the biggest bulk of the weight on the bottom, obviously, and the lighter stuff up top. What you see behind this, the white area there, is the base to the fireplace that's in this house. The fireplace is a 2-story. The fireplace itself is just on the first floor, and of course the chimney goes up through the upstairs and out the top. Well, they capped it so it doesn't actually go out, but it used to go out the attic, above the attic. And I guess, I don't know, this wouldn't be the fire box because this isn't where the fire is, but this is the base. And this thing is monstrous. It is huge, and you can't just sledgehammer it out. It's just a nightmare, and part of the house is resting on it. So we want to take it out so that we can open up this basement. But it's not only is it going to be costly, it's going to be a nightmare trying to support the floor of the house so that it can hold everything above it. It's crazy. But anyways, this is what it looked like before. These are some meats that I have canned, some chicken and some pork. This is some broth. This is some water. This is some, I think, chicken. Some sorghums. I didn't can. I didn't do those myself. I purchased those, but they're sorghums. This is applesauce, I think. These are some dry goods. These are my Thrive Life. By the way, I'm a Thrive Life. I'm a Thrive Life representative. If you want to buy some Thrive Life or you want to talk about it, they are freeze-dried foods. I buy those on occasion and stock those up because I don't have the money for a freeze dryer. Not in the cards. Probably never get my money back out of it. So this is before, and this is where I'm going. This is just a bunch of boxes, some empty jars and things that I just set down here because I was in a hurry and needed to get them out of the way. Didn't have time to spend sorting them out. Well, now I had to because I've committed to bringing this bike thing down. And this is the after. This is where the bike thing is going to go. The back wheel will be here. The front wheel will be here. And so the reason is so that I can set my little Kindle up. You can't see where I would send it. It's over here where I would set it up. But I'll set my little Kindle up and watch a video or something, or listen to some music on the Amazon apps or something. So we still have our Thrive Life stuff here. I've sorted that out a little bit. There's some on the above shelf as well that you don't see. I've straightened this up a little bit. Obviously, you can see that's canned chicken, and I've arranged some of this is fish, some catfish and stuff that's in these jars here. Those are actually unopened jars there that need to find a better home than that, but they'll be there for now. These are some boxes waiting on the jars to go back in. These are some jelly jars and stuff here. Water. And I every now and again, I don't put a lot in water in jars, but every now and again, if I just am short and I want to fill up the canner, I will fix a jar of water. These are dry goods, dry beans and rice here. And shoot, I wanted to roll that up. You can't see it, but there's some more dry things up here. So the lighter weight things are on top. The heavy things are on the bottom. Yeah, this isn't, when I took this picture, it wasn't tidied up. I've got that a little more tidied up. Those are my grocery store bought canned goods and things. And then there's another shelf over here that I have some stuff in. So I normally wouldn't show that, but you know, there you go. I've done it. That's how it is. So we'll stop sharing that and come back to me and see what all is going on out here. I apologize for my wheezy shortness of breath. That's just part of it for a little while. So I've got the bike trainer thingamajiggy put together. I've just got to go get my bike today and bring it. It's been a rainy, blustery morning, kind of a Winnie the Pooh day, and bring it over and bring it down the steps and set it up and get it all lined up and give it a try and see how it works. And hopefully we will both, Mr. Holstein and I'll both be able to find some time to use that in the winter. And he's been he's been watching when he eats a lot better than I do. He's been taking vegetable trays for lunch and eating those at work. And of course the weight just rolls off him when he does that. Me, but that's one of the things. Guys lose weight a lot quicker than women. So I just take it in stride. But plus I need to find out what's going on with my chest before I get too excited about losing weight. I do need to get my weight down. I do need to get my stuff in order. But if I do have a COPD kind of thing or an emphysema, I don't think it's emphysema. Probably it's going to be a COPD thing because of where I smoked. And I had asthma as a kid and all that happy stuff. And get that lined out to where I can build my stamina up. I think we'll be in good shape. So I got that. I mentioned the bike trainer thingy. Oh, I ordered, based on comments from some other folks, I busted the box when I was trying to break the seal. This is a U-Link, and it is a like a refrigerator or freezer warning system that you hook up through your internet. And I got two sensors. I don't know why I got two sensors. I don't get one freezer over there. But I haven't done anything but crack the seal and fold this back. I haven't taken anything out yet. It came yesterday. There's the instructions, I think, the installation instructions. This is probably the setting instructions. I haven't looked at any of this yet. 2 sensors and the hub. So I'm going to look into that and get that. We have a freezer in a different building that obviously has electric because it's a freezer that I worry about because we have, I worry about it getting, thawing out, losing electric and stuff. And my understanding is from some of the groups that I'm in is that this is probably the best brand. So this U-Link, I'll be doing. I don't know if I'll actually get a video on, but I'll tell you how it goes. I'm excited. It's not like Christmas morning excited, but I'm excited to get this in place. I want to take that worry off of my brain. I just don't want to have to think about it. And I believe there's an app that I'll put on the phone that it will warn me if the temperature gets above what I want it set for. And because we just have too much to lose now, put away that I have to deal with, and I don't want to lose that. So as far as the general projects that we normally talk about at this point, general projects that we're working on, nothing in particular, nothing specific. Well, they're specific, they have names, but not there's not like an urgent, it has to be done now kind of thing. The doghouse is still not been, I'm hoping, I really would like to get some of that cleared out, some space cleared out in it so that I can set a table or two up so that I can start promoting things like on Facebook Marketplace or something to sell, to get rid of. I can't right now. I have to either take it to people or have them come to my house. And I don't mind. I kind of don't mind that, but I don't want to do. I don't want people in the house. I just don't want people in the house. So what I'd like to do is set up just like a staging area, kind of like you would do like at the flea markets, and just have a table, have a few things set out. And so if somebody says, I'm interested in that, you come here, I show it to you. And then that way it's out of here, but it's available for sale. Because the stuff I only have a few things that I've put up on Facebook Marketplace, and they haven't sold, but they're still here, but they're in boxes. So if somebody messaged me and said, what's the size of whatever, I'd have to come down here in the basement. I have to open up those boxes. I'd have to measure it. I don't want to have to do all that anymore. So I want to put that in the doghouse and start working out of there for that stuff. And to do that, I need to get that cleared out. And there's stuff that has to come out there to get. It's just a long story. The Ramsey house is another issue. There's a lot of stuff that I can sell out of it, but I don't want people in it. So if I can get space in the doghouse cleared out, then I can start putting things there that we can sell. Again, that's how I want to do that. I'm going to continue the twice a week videos, live streams, at least through the end of the year. And I'm going to reevaluate that and see where we're at, and then choose a day. It's either going to be Tuesday or Friday if I decide to cut it. I really can't do evenings. Evenings are really, well, they're pretty well tied up. So I don't like the idea of evenings. It's just when I'm tired, I just don't want to talk to people. And I don't have time to listen to a lot of podcasts and watch a lot of the folks on YouTube in the evenings. Daytime is my thing. I'm a daylight person. I'm not an evening person. So that's probably where that's going to stay. Let's see here. This might be a short one today, guys. Oops. What do I do? There we go. All righty. I'm still trying to listen to that book, Gift of Fear. Oh my gosh, it's killing me. It's just so long. I've probably got 8 or 10 hours of that thing left to do. It's crazy. It's not bad, but it's wearing me out. It's right. It's correct. I don't have anything I can argue about it with, but it just is so long. It's just too long, but I'm still reading it. So would I recommend it? I do recommend it, but you got to be ready. You got to be ready to have it take forever to get through. It's not a day book. It's not a one-day book. There's nothing going on in the garden. The chickens and ducks, nothing there has changed. I haven't seen any additional evidence of the raccoon since last week, since I reinforced the hardware cloth at that one spot in the coop. And I thought maybe I had, so I kind of wiped. There had been some leftover muddy paw prints or muddy swipes there, but I wiped those off, and I haven't seen it anymore. So either this little thing's given up, or it'll be back later. I don't know. The molting is over for the Isa Brown. Her feathers are pretty much coming back in. I mean, they're not completely in, but she's filled out. She doesn't look awful. The Leghorn is filling back out. She doesn't look awful. Her comb is a little pale. I'm a little worried about that, but I'm giving them some probiotics in their water. I'm giving them proteins, and I've changed out their straw, and hopefully she'll perk up. I hope it's just a side effect of the molting process. It's hard on them, and then it's cold, so the other one will probably start molting now. But I'm still only getting 2 eggs. Not every day, but I'm still only getting 2 eggs. Most days. Something I was going to tell you. Oh, before I go, I'm going to say that till later. So at the church, we're not having Bible study this week. I think I told you that the other day. And we're not having a lunch and learn this week. Next week, we have a representative for our West Virginia Division of Rehabilitation Services coming to speak on the Visions program that they have for legally blind and blind individuals, senior citizens 55 and older. And it's Yvonne. Well, I don't know if she goes by Kathleen or Yvonne, but I know her as Yvonne. Is going to come and give a talk about that and some of the things that they can offer to folks who have significant vision impairment. That's next week. We're going to hit 2 chapters of Revelation. I think it's 18 and 19, and then we'll have 19 and then we'll have 20 and 20. No, it's 19 and 20, and then the next week it'll be 21 and 22, and then we'll be done with the book of Revelation, and before the holiday season. So Advent starts on the 3rd of December, and it runs. It's really short this year because the 4th Sunday of Advent falls on Christmas Eve, and so Christmas Day, you want a little more time in between. You really want a week between, but I don't know how they set up Advent. I think around some other stuff. I don't know. To me, it's supposed to be 40 days before Christmas, but I don't know what they set it up for. I guess it's because of Thanksgiving. They don't want it to overlap. But anyway, news on the church roof. Not good. The hits just keep on coming, kids. So I think I told you that the insurance, I may not have, the insurance company sent me a letter that they were not going to renew us because of the condition of the roof. Well, I called them and asked them, I said, if we can get the roof done before the renewal of our policy, will you keep it? And the girl said she couldn't give me the answer. Somebody else had to do it. And then I reached out to the contractor to get an estimate on putting a metal roof on the church, and it came in at $20,000. And the church doesn't have $20,000. We only got about 10. So I asked him if he could split the estimates into the sanctuary and then another one for the fellowship hall, and see what the insurance tells us about that. And if the sanctuary comes in, closer to 10, that would be great. It's probably going to be, I didn't think it would be that much at all. I just really had no idea. There is a grant program we can apply for, but it doesn't come through until January. They don't meet till January. I have to give it to God. I have to put it in His hands. I mean, it doesn't mean I walk away and do nothing, but whatever's going to happen is going to happen according to what He wants. And I don't know what we're going to do. I'm thinking of starting a Give, Send, Go for the church to try to get funds, because I don't want any money coming to me. I mean, I don't want any money coming to me. It's going to have to go directly to the church. The Give, Send, Go is the only way we'd be able to reach people who want to make contributions electronically, because the church doesn't have a website yet. That's something that I'm also asking to have put together through the West Virginia United Methodist organization, or their church congregational vitality, or some, I forget which one it is, a communications office has a branch that does very basic websites, and our church has never had one, so I'm asking them to do that. That won't happen until next week. I absolutely don't know what we're going to do. Obviously I give it to the Lord, but I have no idea. I'm baffled, and I'm hurt because I've been working so hard to keep the church doors open, and we're starting to see progress in the fellowship hall, in the meetings. We're getting people from outside the area coming in and getting involved, and we're starting to get a little more attention on things going on there at the church. And just to have it shut down, I just hate it. I just hate it. But we'll see. I mean, whatever happens. I can't lose my mind over it. I have family and stuff to take care of too. So that's where that is for right now. But I'm not sure what's going to happen from this point on. The next couple of weeks is going to be really in flux. We'll have to see what's going on there. And let's see where we at. What was I going to tell you? I think, Christmas is on a Monday. I think what I might do on the 19th, because the 22nd is a holiday for Mr. Holstein. That's his company observes Christmas Eve on the 22nd. That's a Friday because Christmas is on a Monday. I might do my Christmas giveaway on the 19th. And the night that what I'm thinking of doing, and I really would like to hear you guys what you think about this. I have, let me see if I can share this other screen. That's not it. That's not it. Here we go. Let me share this screen with you. Excuse me. So this is my author page on Amazon. And I have a couple of books out there. This one is the first one I ever did. It's Think Outside the Office, and it's really outdated. I need to drop this down to just like 99 cents or something. I haven't been in the author side of the Amazon stuff in forever, so I don't even know if I know how to. I wrote this, oh gosh, I don't remember how long ago it was. Does it tell me what year? No. Anyway, I wrote this back before I left state employment, and I wrote it to help in some talks that I was doing for administrative professionals. I was a member of the International Association of Administrative Professionals. I was my local Charleston chapter president for a while, and I was the West Virginia division president for a while. And I traveled to some other states, and I did some online talks about how you can start your own business as an administrative professional. We call them virtual assistants now. At that time, that name had not been adopted as a national standard. But anyway, so I wrote that. That's not the one I'm talking about. This is the one that I'm more thinking more focusing on. That's just poor grammar. This one, and well, not so much nursery rhymes unless you want to see the nursery, unless you want it to be. And then this one, the 25 favorite home cooked recipes. These are recipes that we've made here, that I've made many times, some of them. And it's, but this one and, well, this one is a straight up Kindle book. I do have the files. I can send the electronic files. This one is a print or electronic book. Now I have it here, and the thought was to give away these books as a contest or just a freebie or something for a Christmas show, and I would send a hard copy of this one, Everyday Upcycle. I would send the electronic version of this one. Or I guess I could give you the option. Or I could just make them, see, I'm just kind of thinking about this out loud. I could make them all the electronic versions, and then it didn't matter. I could give away to anybody who attended. And then there's this one, which is not on Amazon, which is one that I do locally here. And this is the one that's based on meals under $10 a day. So what my thought was, I'm going to stop sharing this now. What my thought was for my Christmas show was to give these away. And the more I think it through, if I gave the electronic versions away, then I could give as many as I needed to away instead of limiting it. Maybe I could do a special giveaway on this one in print. Let me know what you think. Put your comments. When you see this or hear it on the replay, and for those of you guys on the oh yeah, you guys on the on the podcast, I'm sorry. The books that I was showing was Everyday Upcycle, 15 projects using everyday item, and the other one was 25 favorite home cooked recipes, simple basic foods Grandma used to make. And then I had the one that we've talked about before, which is super meal ideas for tight budgets to feed yourself and your family for less than $10 a day. And I have those all in electronic format, and I can give those away if you would like. And I can do a very special hard printed version for one lucky winner. Or I could do a couple of other things if you like. I'd like to hear your comments on that, if what you think. Obviously, if you're listening to the podcast, those don't stream live. You'd have to come over to the YouTube or to the Rumble and participate from there. I may dabble with it. I've come across a new streaming platform that I may dabble with that allows everybody to see everybody's comments across platforms. It's like right now with StreamYard, you can't see, like YouTube people can't see Rumble people comments and or Facebook comments. YouTube can't see Facebook comments, but with this other platform I'm looking at, you can. So I be interested in hearing what you think about that, and what you'd like to do. I could give away another cup or two. I could maybe do 3 majors and then do the electronic files for some minors. What do you think? Put your thoughts in the comments. Write replay if you're catching the replay. And let me know what you think. Because I'd love to do it. I'd love to do it. Oh, I got the hiccups now. Isn't that terrible? Shame on me. So there's that. Let's see. I think that's really about to wrap it up. I've shared about the new streaming service a little bit. I've shared the U-Link. I've shared the bike size thing, the potential Christmas book or Christmas book giveaway, and pretty much hit everything this morning. And I don't. I figure that because I didn't have a really clear topic for this morning, just kind of throwing it out there to everybody, that it didn't catch too many eyes this morning. But excuse me. I hope that you will come back on Friday, bookmark the page, hit the likes, whatever like looks like on your device, whether it's in the podcasts or in the video streams. Subscribe where you can subscribe so that you know when we coming back and doing another program. And like and subscribe. Oh, and share. Please share with other people that you found this interesting little conversational live stream, and that may be interesting to some of your friends who are doing some of the same things you are. I'd love to hear your comments, not just from the girls, but from the guys too. I'd love to have interesting comments. And if you have ideas for interviews, put those in the comments too. I'm looking to expand and do more interviews as the time progresses, especially through the winter, because in the winter we're not doing so much out in the yard, and we're not putting away as much food, although I do it year round. I have a great little steam canner now that's really lightweight, and I love it. And I'm exploring some other things that may be of some interest to you. So I am going to call it there, though, because I have run through my whole list of things to chat with you about today. If you've gotten this far, well, you know what? I'm glad that you're here, and I appreciate you being here. And be sure to like and subscribe and all those beautiful things. And if you're interested in the Telegram groups, check out t.me/Holstein House Chat. Put that in your browser and it'll pull up the Telegram and it'll tell you need to sign in and all that stuff. And it'll be great. Go to robinholstein.com and select the contact page to find connections to all of the social media platforms that I use and ways to find me there. And I really appreciate everything. And I appreciate you being here. And I'm going to go for now. And we will see you probably on Friday. Thanks for stopping by. And please let me hear from you. Bye-bye. So there you have it. Post your comments, do all that boosting, liking, sharing, thumbs up, and stuff that helps spread the word and poke the algorithms. Follow me on most of the big social media platforms and look for my name, Robin Holstein, or Holstein House. Till next time, bye-bye.